American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
In the world of football, excellence is a key value, and that is exactly what we strive for here at First Bank & Trust Company. Service excellence isn't just our goal, it's our playbook. We are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, whether it's saving to buy a new car, buying your first home, or planning for retirement. Just as we invest in our community, we invest in you. Celebrate your financial touchdowns with First Bank & Trust Company, because every successful play deserves a victory dance. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards.
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C-Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C-Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon polycarts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me. From running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards!
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Edmond, Oklahoma, the home of Crossings Christian School as we get set for week number 8 of the high school football season. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you've joined us here tonight on this broadcast of Leopard football here on KBLP Live. I'm alongside my broadcast partner, Andrew Lyon. And, Andrew, we're up top. It's a little windy. May get a little cool before the night.
It sure might.
But, hey, it's still a beautiful night for football. If you're out there playing this game, it's probably going to be a great night to play.
I love it. When we first got up here, the wind was just getting after it, and I was kind of dreading it. But as the sun's gone down, we've got a band behind us down here. I understand a student band from here at Crossings that is just absolutely awesome. We got a cityscape view here. We've got just behind us, you can see the cross on top of Mercy and a good sunset. I'm loving it, man.
Oh, it's great, I tell you. It's a 25th anniversary celebration, I think, of the school here at Crossings Christian. So they've got food trucks out here. They've got a band playing across the way over there that's just been jamming all night. We've been having a blast up here listening. But it's time to get down to business.
Yes, sir.
The Leopards come in tonight to take on Crossings. The winner of this game likely takes home third place in the district. That's big.
It is.
Because now you get a chance, if we win tonight, Leopards win tonight, you get a chance to play Washington in week 10, likely to a chance to maybe even bump yourself up, for a chance at a home game, So for second place. So I think you got a lot to play for tonight for both of these teams, but really most importantly, that third place game. You'd much rather go take on a second place team, which likely will be Jones, than you would have to face a first place team in Millwood.
Yeah, you bet. We were commenting earlier that getting to draw Millwood, especially Millwood at home, is not something you want to do, and historically it hasn't gone well for us. So a third place finish would be a much better prospect for us, and going out to Jones, I feel like we've got a good chance of winning a ball game out there.
Well, the Leopards came off of a big win last week. Marietta back at home at Burford Field, 46-6, the final score in that game. And the Leopards rolled up 315 yards of total offense, had 229 of that on the ground. And, again, efficiency all the way across the board. They get 5 carries on 103 yards and 2 touchdowns for Crew Flood. Had a 55-yarder, had a 9-yarder. You get 64 yards on 5 carries from Dutton Taylor. So when you look at the rushing, they're averaging 10, 12 yards a carry, and they've done that the last several games.
Yeah, they have. And going back before that to Lexington, we felt like was a quality opponent. Not to speak down too much about Marietta, but not having a great year, and that allowed us to do some different things. It allowed us to throw the football a little bit in preparation for this game, I suspect. And I think we're actually going to line up kind of like we were in the latter part of the game last week, where we were putting 4 guys out there and
back to a 4-wide spread,
throwing the football around. So, but yeah, the Lexington was a quality opponent, and I feel like we performed well there. If we can, and we carried that into last week, if we can carry that forward this week, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape.
Well, and if you look at the common of foes and how things look out, so Crossings comes in 4-2 on the season. The Leopards coming in 4-3, but Crossings played Lexington last week, and it was a 16-7 final with Crossings winning that game. You and I were talking late into that fourth quarter. It was a 9-7 ball game.
That's right.
And that's a Lexington team that the Leopards beat 37-7. So you look at the Marietta game. They won 48-7. We won 46-6. You look at the Marlowe game, they lost 31-0. We lost 52-0. So, again, a lot of that has to do with how you manage the end of the games of those. But the bottom line is I think you look at this and you look at it on paper, this is a Leopard win. Mm-hmm. But just like as we talk to Coach Embry, and we always mention, you get into some of these, you don't ever look past a team. You don't ever look at it, on paper we're going to win this.
That's right.
You go out there and put it on the field of play.
That's right. And whatever Crossings' strengths are, could be a weakness for us or vice versa. So you never really know how it's going to go. We always look for that apples to apples comparison, and we have several common opponents that look like we're kind of dead even. And then we have the Lexington Crossings game where it looks like, we should be better than them based on that score. But from game to game, from Friday to Friday, you just never know how it's going to go. So.
Yeah. Well, we've got the national anthem going on. We've got no warning at all from the PA announcer. So let's take a quick time out here. We'll come back with more pregame from Edmond, Oklahoma, and Crossings Christian School. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
We are back here at Crossings Christian in Edmond, Oklahoma. The Lindsay Leopards and Crossings Knights get set to do battle. A game that will likely decide at least third place in District A2 here, 2A2, excuse me, on a Friday night in the late part of October. It's hard to believe it's going to be this cool, and we're going to get back into record temperatures again next week, I'll tell you. Before we, again, our apologies, we cut so quickly there. The band just kind of walked out on the field and suddenly started playing. There was no PA announcement or anything. We were fixing to do a national anthem. So
we've got the rock and roll band going on behind us. And couldn't hear much, so sorry about that.
You brought up the strengths of Crossings versus the weaknesses of the Leopards or vice versa, and we'll talk about a few of these guys from Crossings that I think we're going to probably talk a lot about tonight, and some of the guys that Coach Embry was concerned about. And he mentions number 4, Bennett Baker, is he plays safety on defense, and in Coach Embry's words, probably one of the best safeties that we'll play all year.
Yeah.
So it's when you got him back there, and then he lines up as a slot back. A lot of times on offense, he may line up out wide. He may line up in the slot. They like to pitch it to him in the jet sweep. So he's a great athlete, and he's one that somebody's going to keep an eye on.
Yeah, for sure. Watching him in film, he's definitely one that caught my eye. The running back number 2 seems to be kind of their power, between the tackles kind of runner. Anything that went on outside the tackles running-wise seemed to be number 4. And if you let that guy get loose on you, he's going to cover some ground. Well, definitely one to watch.
You go back and watch some of their footage, and number 11, Braden Ayala. I may be mispronouncing that, so Braden, my apologies if I am. But he also will come in and line up as a tailback when they do that veer, the double wing. And he's a little more finesse runner than number 2 is. Number 2 is Jonna Nayer. And he'll do – Nayer does a lot more right up the middle. And then you look at number 11, Ayala. He likes to do a little more of the finesse running. So we'll see which back comes in and which way they decide to go. But, Thank you. So we get the coin toss out here since we were watching that go on there. Did you happen to catch what happened there, Andrew?
I was distracted there. The nice AD was introducing himself.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you saw him walk by behind us. He's a very nice man. But it looked like Crossings actually won the toss there and elected to receive the football. So they'll be on defending the south goal. Lindsay will be defending the north.
So Lindsay will have to go into that wind, or actually will have the wind at their back in that first quarter coming out of that north. So let's talk about a couple of the other guys for crossings before we go to the starting lineup for the Leopards. Tristan Berglund, number 17, is their quarterback, just a sophomore. They list him at 5'11", 180, but you and I both picked up the same thing when we watched film on him. He flat has an arm.
He can air it out. I'm really surprised they didn't actually elect the other end so they could be throwing with the wind in this first quarter, maybe strike quick. But, yeah, he can throw the football.
Well, with that, let's get to your starting lineup for the Lindsay Leopards, and a little different lineup for the Leopards tonight. Got some changes coming up, and probably the first thing we need to note is a number change that you'll see tonight. Crew Flood, instead of wearing 26, will be wearing 16 tonight. So when we talk about Crew Flood, he will be wearing number 16, and you'll pick up on that tonight. But let's start with the offense, and we'll start with those skill players. Crew Flood will be lining up at the running back spot. Flood is the 5'8", 5'11", 160-pound freshman. At quarterback is number 3, Isaac Cameron. He's a 6'1", 178-pound sophomore. Go to the wideouts, and we're going to put Dutton Taylor at a wideout tonight. And Taylor, of course, the 6', 190-pound junior. The other wideouts, number 12 is Will Lawrence, 5'11", 190-pound sophomore. Number 22 is Riker McCulley. He's a 5'9", 141-pound freshman. And then the other wideout will be number 6, Tug Fott. He's a 6'2", 220-pound junior. We'll talk about the guys up front, and then right in the middle, anchoring that at center will be number 66, Maxon Simonton, a 5'11", 180-pound junior. On the left side at guard, number 77, Dennis DeGaring. He's a 6'4", 290-pound junior. At left tackle, number 75, Caleb Snow, 6'1", 240-pound junior. At right tackle, at right guard, number 58, Hannibal Hines, 5'11", 210-pound senior. And at right tackle will be number 50, Caven Hunter, 5'11", 190-pound junior. Go to the defensive side of the ball, and we'll start up on those guys up front in that 3-4. And right in the middle at nose guard is number 53, Keegan Gibson. We get Gibson back this week.
We got Gibby.
Gibby is still hurt. He's just going to play that. He'll only play one side of the ball tonight to kind of help protect him with that. But you heard Coach in the coaches show, if you were listening on KBLP, heard that he said, if I can put Gibson on the field, I am always better off.
I'm glad to see him back.
6'1", 210-pound junior is Keegan Gibson. He'll be the nose guard. Over on the left side is number 8, Gus Torres, 6'3", 250-pound junior. And on the right side of that defensive line, number 75, Caleb Snow. He'll go both ways tonight. The linebacker core, we'll see Dutton Taylor there along with Crew Flood and Tug Fott. 3 of those guys will be going both ways tonight, but you'll add in number 21, Melvin McDonald, a 6'3", 175-pound senior. Back to the secondary, we'll start at the corners. You'll see Isaac Cameron at quarterback and then at cornerback as well. The other corner will be number 5 tonight, Aiden Beck. He is a 6', 180-pound junior. And then your safeties, number 22, Riker McCulley, and number 17, Eli Curry. Curry, a 5'11", 147-pound sophomore. Head coach for the Lindsay Leopards is Sam Embry. He's assisted by Stephen Merrill, Braxton Turner, Matt Lane, Caleb Hall, Jackson Stephen, Tyler Sharp, and the student assistant Ty Ferguson. Again, the Leopards are 4-3 coming into tonight. 4-2 for the Crossings Christian Knights tonight. Greg Fury alongside Andrew Lyon. We've got Eric Bearden over on the camera tonight. J.D. Scruggs running our live stream. And we got Colton Harrell back at our studios in Lindsay, Oklahoma, handling our FM side at 105.1 FM. Glad that you are along with us here on KBLP Live. We've got, about 3 minutes left to go here. Let's give some props before I forget to do that.
All right.
Let's start with Lindsay softball. Softball team ended their season with their 3rd trip in a row to the state tournament.
Sir.
Absolutely phenomenal for the Lindsay Leopardette softball team. And, of course, first game did not go real well. Did not go the way they wanted it to, although the pitcher from Chandler was just phenomenal.
I know the girls are disappointed about a first round loss there, but man, we're awfully proud of them nonetheless.
29-8 for the season, undefeated in district play. They were regional champs. They were super regional champs. You can't ask for much more. But let's start off with some district honors. Player of the Year for District 3A3, Addie Dodson for that. Coach of the Year for District 3A3 and Coach Elaney Moore. You get Pitcher of the Year in District 3A3 for Reese Flood. First team catcher, Lily Dodson. First team outfielder and Baron Cruz. Then you get a second-team shortstop in Leslie Wilmot. You get a second-team utility in Gentry Wilmot. You get a second-team outfielder in Brecken Klein. Phenomenal job this year, and I'm so proud of those girls. They had a fantastic season, and congrats.
And Coach Eleni Moore in her debut season as
the head coach.
Awfully proud of her. She's well on her way to being a great Leopard softball coach, we hope.
Yep. So congrats to the Leopardette softball team as they, again, for the third year in a row, made it to the state tournament in softball. Also want to make sure we mention, too, that there is going to be a basketball Midnight Madness coming up. The last game for the Leopards is November the 8th, I believe. And that night, immediately following the game, back over at Leopard Arena, there's going to be Midnight Madness going on. So,
and I bet that is madness.
I bet it'll be madness for sure. And basketball season will be here before we know it, first week of December. I think December the 4th or something like that for our first game. So,
boy, time is flying. I cannot believe that this football season is nearing the end. Seems like we just started.
So we're just about ready to get underway. The Leopards again will kick it away. And back deep. I got to have room to stand here. So we're on top of the press box, and it's windy, and we're having to stand for the broadcast. So it is challenging up here to keep my papers from blowing away and see what's going on here. But
and we hope the wind noise isn't too detrimental to the stream here.
Dodson with the kick. With the wind behind him, he goes back to the 20, up the middle. First tackle misses, and then gain tackle as he gets to the 25-yard line. So Crossings will take over for their first possession of the night, their own 25.
They look like Will Lawrence on the tackle there to get started.
So Berglund will bring the night offense out onto the field. You'll send twins either side. Braden Ayala gets the swing pass out in the flat left side. Immediately tackled. There is Dutton Taylor.
Big tackle there.
Huge tackle behind the line there. He'll lose back to the 22. A loss of 3 will bring up a second down and 13.
Awfully proud of Dutton Taylor, man. He's been a man on a mission all year. Both sides of the ball. Despite a few injuries, bumps and bruises here and there, he's getting after it.
Twins right, single receiver left, I formation, man in motion right to left. And again, they'll pitch it to Ayala in the backfield, and
Dutton
he
Taylor
will be dropped again by Dutton Taylor. This time might have lost a yard. I think they'll give him forward progress to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and long, and you've got the Knights behind the chain early. They'll go trips left this time, single receiver right, and a slot left, so empty backfield for Tristan Berglund. Leopards rush 4. He breaks up in the pocket, and he'll be hit at the 25. Huge hit right there. Crew flood.
My goodness.
Right at the original line of scrimmage at 25.
Boy. Mr. Crew put a hurting on that young man that time. Nice way to start a football game with some hard hitting.
So 4th down, 10, and the Leopards have forced a 3 and out here early. And back deep is Taylor, and he'll let it bounce, picks it up on the bounce, steps between 2 defenders. He's at the 45, the 50, the 40. Run out of bounds at the 35-yard line in Knights territory. Caught that on the bounce and then just split 2 defenders.
He sure did. That was a nice little return. Tackle eventually made there by number 16. That's Charlie Cook for the Knights.
So 10 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. The Leopards start at the Crossings 34-yard line. Isaac Cameron brings the offense out on the field, and they're going to start empty backfield. 4 receivers left. Thought is the lone receiver right. Cameron from the shotgun. Now they'll shift out of that. McCulley goes right. Flood into the backfield. Flood right up the middle, and he'll get 4 to the 30-yard line, bring up a 2nd down and 6.
Tackle made there by number 2. That's Jonah Nair. Pardon the delay. I'm trying to get my papers situated where I can efficiently get these things written down.
Another handoff to Flood right up the middle, and that time the Knights were ready for him. He got no gain on that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd and long 6 here. Leopards really need to convert this. You were given the gift of that great punt return. You start at the 35. You certainly don't want to go 3 and out here or 4 and out. Figure this is 4 down territory this deep. Trips left, fought the lone receiver right. Flood in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun. Looks to the sideline, gets to play. Pretty much man coverage all the way across. The option play, Flood. And he cannot get around that guy on the end, and I missed who that was.
That was your number 4, Bennett Baker. Good athletic play right there by Mr. Baker.
Taylor lost a yard on that one. Excuse me, Flood did. So 4th down, 7 from the 31. Leopards go twins either side. Flood in the slot right. Again, they try the hard snap. Play clock approaches 10. Cameron calls the play. Need to convert this right here. Look like they're going to bring some pressure. Rush 5. And out in the flat, it's caught by Taylor, but not near enough if he gets a yard.
Now ball thrown just a little bit behind Dutton as he was swinging out there, and just couldn't keep his feet.
So Leopards will turn it over on downs with 8:02 left to go here in the first quarter, and Crossings will take over their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. And Berglund with the offense back out on the field for Crossings. Leopards really needed to make something happen right there.
Yeah, we did. I thought we were going to have room on that option play there, and number 4 just came up and
Bennett just closed that down.
Yeah, made a open field solo tackle, textbook.
2 receivers left, 1 right. Man in motion left to right. Jet sweep headed right, and good tackle there. That was Ayala on the carry, and
Crew Flood came up with that tackle from behind.
Got a yard to the 31-yard line. 2nd down and 9. Twins left behind this time. Single receiver right again. From the pistol, rolling left is Berglund. Looks and nearly picked off. Dodds.
McDonald. Yeah.
Excuse me, McDonald.
Almost a pick. That would have been big right there. But a good defensive play nonetheless.
So 3rd down. Call it 9. Again, Knights are on 31. Pistol formation, twins either side. Leopards bring everybody. Heaves it downfield, and Aiden Beck had the best chance at that one, but it'll fall incomplete, and it's going to bring up another punting situation now for the Knights.
Yeah, going against the wind here. Looked like that ball just
hung
once
up
he
there,
let it go, it caught some air. And
Taylor will go back deep for the Leopards. I believe Charlie Cook is the punter for Crossings. That one will hang up in the air as well. Takes a nice Crossings bounce though, and it'll roll dead inside the Leopard 35, in fact, all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the Leopards have forced 2 3-and-outs on crossings, but now the offense needs to get going with 7:15 left to go here in the first quarter. And the Leopards will start their own 30-yard line this time. So Lawrence will split left. Taylor now moves into the backfield along with Flood. McCulley is split left. Cameron fakes it. Nope, Flood's got it. Go over to that left side, and he'll get out to the 35-yard line. Nice run there from Crew Flood. He'll pick up 5, bring up a 2nd down and 5.
And that was number 24, Wyatt Dalton, with the tackle for the Knights.
Got Gus Torres lining up now at tight end left. 2-back set. Taylor jet sweep, cuts it up inside, and nowhere to go. He'll get no gain on that one. Big number 88, Cam Parker. We didn't get to talk about him in the pregame. 6'7", 245. He's tied in on offense, but he plays that nose tackle on defense.
He is a load.
He is a load. Coach Embry says he can take up 2 gaps really easy. So Torres will line up tight end left for the Leopards. They'll go trips right. And now they'll go vice versa. The trips will go left with McCulley, Lawrence, and Taylor. Tight end right is Torres. From the shotgun, Cameron with Flood in the backfield. Rolls left. Still looking downfield, and he's going to get sacked. He'll throw it out of bounds, but I think that'll draw a flag. Well, he's outside the tackle box.
That was number 2, Jonah Nair, on the tackle there, and Cameron rolling out to the left there, he outran his blocking on that side.
And now they will wave off the flag. Just call it an incomplete pass. So Eli Curry wearing number 4 tonight. We were corrected on that. Curry usually wears 17. But the Leopards now facing a 4th down and 10.
I think we're a man. No, there he is. Thought we were a man short there for a second.
Cameron is the punter. Gets away a booming punt. Fair catch is called for and taken. I believe that is Bennett for the Knights, and he'll have it at the 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 Knights as the Leopards go 3 and out and have to punt as well. Leopard offense just hasn't been able to get going yet.
No, and we're doing, I'm not going to attribute it to this necessarily, but we're doing some things different tonight. Things that we haven't seen formation-wise, and not working out well so far. We'll see if we can't get going here in just a little bit.
Ayala stays in at running back. They'll go twins left, a slot back on either side from the pistol. Berglund. Ayala over the left side, breaks through. We got a flag in the backfield. This one may be coming back. Is finally Cameron makes the stop in Leopard territory at the 45-yard line, likely at the 44. But we're going to get a hold on crossings. It'll bring this one back. Flag lays at the 40. That should move it back to the 30-yard line. Which will make it a 1st and 18. Crossings goes trips right this time. Single receiver left from the pistol. Berglund back to pass. Shows the bubble screen. Pass is too tall. And right through the hands of the intended receiver. And I believe that was number 33.
It was indeed.
And And I got shadows up here I can't see. Jake Robinson. If I move my bottle of water out of the way, it takes the shadow off of my roster. I can actually read it. So 2nd down and 18 now for Crossings. Man in motion right to left. Ayala, jet sweep right. He breaks through. Look out, he's got some speed. He'll get to the 40, the 45, the 50, and finally into Leopard territory before he's dropped at the 48-yard line in Lindsay territory. And I mentioned Ayala is a little more finesse. When he gets out there, he's got wheels.
He does have wheels. He got the edge there and got up the field quick. That was Riker McCulley making the stop.
22 yards on that run.
There's one for a couple of yards there.
Yep, that is number 2 is Nair.
And Gus Torres recording his first tackle of the night.
Nair picks up a couple there. Bring up a 2nd down and 8. Back to pass, again the wide receiver screen, and Leopards all over it. And I think they're going to give him progress to the original line of scrimmage there. Bring up a 3rd down and 8 at the Leopard 46.
Yeah, Dutton Taylor and crew flood there, not allowing that pass to go anywhere.
So 3rd down and 8 for Crossings. They'll go twins either side. Mayer is the tailback. He'll set up behind Berglund from the pistol. 3rd and 8. Leopards bring pressure. Berglund back to pass. He's got a man, and he's got it.
Oh, man.
Kept his speed, and he's inside the Leopard 15. I believe that was Taylor who tried to go up and knock it. No, it was McCulley.
It was actually Aiden Beck.
Beck tried to knock it away.
And he was just a half a step behind there. It wasn't bad defense.
And I missed who made that catch for Crossings. And their numbers are really hard to read.
Yeah, it is. That far receiver over there is really hard to get.
But that's a 33-yard reception. Rolling left is Berglund, still looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run, and he'll get run out of bounds. A loss on the play back to the 15-yard line. Tug Thought on the stop. And be back at the 15-yard line, so it'll bring up a 2nd down and 12.
Let's see if we can bow up here and get a stop in the red zone.
Give it to Ayala over the right side, and he'll get back maybe the 2 yards that was lost on the 1st down.
Keegan Gibson officially getting back in the action here with his first tackle in a few weeks.
3rd and 11. The ball at the 14-yard line of the Leopards. From the pistol, Berglund. Hard count. Nobody jumps. Wide receiver to either side. Now they'll put the 2 slot backs out there and go twins either side. Nair stays in at the tailback. Berglund from the pistol. Back to pass, looking left. Now steps up in the pocket, throws through the intended receiver. Not only that was number 12, Caden Lale.
Good coverage by the Leopards there.
And I'll correct myself as I heard the PA announcer pronounce his name Leslie. So
Leslie, okay.
Laisle.
Well,
I call it Lale.
I looked at it myself and wondered. That's what I was going to go with, was Lale.
So 3rd down now and 11. Actually, I think this should be 4th down. The down marker shows 3rd, but I think this is 4th down. They're going to kick the field goal, and it is good.
That was a good-looking boot.
Yep, 31-yard field goal is good. And Crossings will strike first, and they'll take a 3-0 lead over the Lindsay Leopards with 2:42 left to go. here in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
Back here at Crossings Christian as the Knights have taken a 3-0 lead over the Leopards. We've got 2:42 left to go here in the first quarter. Dutton Taylor back deep to receive this kick. That is Charlie Cook. Tee it up for the Knights. This one will go high in the air, and it'll actually be taken by Flood at the 15. Puts his head down. Actually, that's Will Lawrence, I believe, and we got flags flying.
That was Crew.
Was that Crew?
There's a couple of yellow flags down.
So let's check the laundry and see what this may be. I would suspect a hold, and that is what it is. So the Leopards are going to start deep in their own territory. See if this Leopard offense can get untracked here. It's just not gone well yet.
I will find a groove here in a minute, Greg.
Leopards will send McCulley wide right. Tight end left is Torres. Twins either side. Bring McCulley in motion. Actually, that is Taylor in motion, and they'll run the reverse with Flood. Gets loose in the backfield. He's at the 15, makes a move, and gets tripped up as he gets to the 20. So Flood.
It looked like number 8, Drake Manuel, a little bit hard on the far side of the field. But I believe that's what the PA announcer also said, so he agrees.
Second down, long 5. Man in motion is Taylor. Give it to him right up the middle, and again, he is met by a host of black shirts, and he'll get a short gain from the 20 out to the 23-yard line.
That was number
Bring up
56.
third in the yard.
Sorry, stepped on you, Greg. Sorry. That was Jackson Schneeberger, number 56, on that tackle.
McCulley and Fott are split wide right. Lawrence and Taylor left. Crew Flood to the right of Cameron from the shotgun. Taylor in motion. Fake it to him. The option play. Flood's got room on the edge and gets stood up. I think he'll get just enough, but that was a huge hit on Flood as he went around that edge over there and gets to the 26-yard line, picks up the first down, though. So move the ball to the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Leopards. Taylor and Flood both in the backfield now. Wide receiver either side. Torres tight end right. Back to pass. Looking for the go. He's got a man. Can McCulley get there? No, man. Just overthrew him. He had McCulley behind his defender back there, and it just too long.
That would have been big. Ball really sails with this wind at your back.
Exactly. You take that wind out of this, and that might have dropped right in McCulley's arms. Incomplete, makes it 2nd down and 10 for the Leopards. They're on 26. We've got 52 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Trips left, tight end right. Flood in the backfield. In motion, Taylor. This time, quarterback keeper right up the middle for Cameron, and again, nowhere to go.
Busted play. He looked for a running back. There wasn't a running back to be found, so that's the only choice he had.
Give him a yard. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 9. They'll stay with 3 receivers right. Torres tight end, or excuse me, 3 left. Torres tight end right. Taylor in motion. Swing it to him out in the flat. It's caught.
Oh.
He's dropped immediately, though.
Ooh.
Another big hit by guess who? Baker Bennett.
4.
Bennett Baker. I'll get it right. And Coach Embry said he is by far probably the best safety that we've seen all year.
Well, that was a big stick right there. No doubt about that.
So we will have a yard to go here. I believe it's going to be 4th in the yard. But we reached the end of the first quarter. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to Edmond right after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Limits Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
In the world of football, excellence is a key value, and that is exactly what we strive for here at First Bank & Trust Company. Service excellence isn't just our goal, it's our playbook. We are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, whether it's saving to buy a new car, buying your first home, or planning for retirement. Just as we invest in our community, we invest in you. Celebrate your financial touchdowns with First Bank & Trust Company because every successful play deserves a victory dance. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Leopards face a 3rd. And that now the down marker says it's 4th in the yard. And direct snap to Taylor. He'll flip it to Cameron. Cameron around the edge. And the last dive got him really close. That was a great effort by Cameron.
It was. Where's the spot?
And
he's right on the far side. He's right on the stick. I think they're going to give it to him.
They're still looking. They're still looking to see what they're deciding to do here. The Leopards are leaving the offense out there. And I think we're going to have a measurement here.
Yep.
That's a great effort by Cameron as he was coming there. That last effort to dive forward, I think, got him just enough for the first down. I can't see where the ball's actually laying for looking through the players here on the sidelines, so hard to tell. Bring the chains in from the far side of the field. And the verdict is first down. Great job, Isaac Cameron. Picks up the yard that he needed. Actually picked up the 2 that he needed. Moves it at the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 Leopards.
Great effort to extend and get that first. I think I failed to mention that was number 16, Charlie Cook, delivering the hit on Cameron on that last play.
Stack receivers right, 1 left. Cameron, the pitch on the option. Flood trying to get to the edge, and there's just too much speed on that side. They just covered the edges so well.
They are, and they're not giving up anything between the tackles either. So they're pretty good sideline to sideline.
Flood picks up a couple on that play, bring up a 2nd down and 8. McCulley and Lawrence are split left, fought right. Taylor will also come out here left, Flood in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun. Rolls left, quarterback keeper all the way, and he's got all kinds of pressure and nowhere to go. He'll get sacked back inside the 30 at the 29-yard line. That'll lose 9 yards on the play and bring up a 3rd and forever now.
That was number 2 that brought the pressure there, Jonah Nair, and he was through the line, lickety-split.
Coach Embry, as we talked on the coaches show, he said we're going to see, based on what he felt like they would see on film from us, that they would probably stack the box and we were going to have to win some one-on-one battles passing the ball. And
yeah.
I think the Leopards are going to have to try to figure out how to make that happen, because right now the run game is not going anywhere. Again, they'll stack receivers right, single receiver stacked up by the line left. Cameron back to pass, out in the flat, floats it out for Taylor and floated it over his head and incomplete.
Yeah, we're going to have to land a couple of those too. Get some passes. Get them backed off of us some.
Yep. It's going to bring up a punting situation for the Leopards. They will send Bennett Baker back deep for the Knights. Cameron now moves back into punt formation inside of his own 20. And nearly got that one blocked. I still think he may have got a hand on it, because it's not going to take. It's going to bounce backwards. The Leopards need to get on this in a hurry. Knights are going to have great field position inside the Leopard 35.
That is unfortunate. I was afraid of it going into the wind like that, but it did look like one of the Knights got a hand on it.
10:33 left in the first half. Crossings has a 3-0 lead on the Leopards, and now they've got the ball at the Leopard 32-yard line. Berglund hustles out on the field. He'll send twins right, single receiver left, slot right as he'll work from the pistol. Bennett goes in motion right to left, and the whistles fly, and we're going to have a false start on the Knights. That will help out the Leopards to make it a 1st and 15 now for crossings and move the ball back to the 37-yard line. So Berglund again brings the play in from the sideline. They'll stay with that twins right, single receiver left with a slot back to the right. That slot is Bennett. He rolls left. They're looking for the fade down the left sideline, and it's caught, but out of bounds. Actually fell incomplete over there. Now that I see the ball over by the track, I thought he came down with it, but
Eli Curry on the coverage for the Leopards.
So it'll bring up a 2nd and 15 now. Knights work from the Leopard 37-yard line. Twins left this time. Slot back either side. And we'll have a timeout called by Coach Jacob Stevenson for the Knights. We'll take it with them. 10:23 left to go here in the first half. It is 3-0 crossings on top of the Lindsay Leopards. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
10:23 left to go in the first half. As Crossings Christians has the ball at the Leopard 37-yard line. Second down and 15. Twins right. And they'll flip it to the up back, and that is Bennett, who got absolutely stood up. Crew flood.
Yeah, Dutton played that very well. Crew came in to help him. Couldn't ask for a better job right there.
Make it the third down and 15. No gain on the play there that time for Bennett. They'll go trips left this time, and big Cam Parker, 6'7", tight end, lines out wide right. Leopards bring 4. The wide receiver screen is caught, and the Leopards do a great job of keeping him well short of the first down. He'll be at the 35-yard line. Might have got a couple over there.
Hey, Melvin McDonald did a good job right there fighting through an obvious hold and still able to come off of that and get the stop. Good job, Melvin.
Fourth down and call it. It's at the 35. So 4th and 12.
So 4th down.
Closer to 13. And Crossings looking like they'll go for it here. Probably a little too far out for a field goal. Although you've got the wind at your back, we've seen what kind of leg Cook's got.
Yeah, for sure. Add a 15, 20-mile-an-hour wind to it.
Yep, they're going to get a timeout here, and Coach Stevenson may think about this for a minute. So we'll let them think about it, and we'll take the timeout as well. 3-0 Crossings Christian on top of the Leopards. We're back after this timeout, and this is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay. Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Berglund brings the offense out. They face a 4th and 13 from the Leopard 35. Bring a man in motions, and flags fly, and we're going to get a false start.
I saw it. I think Eric saw it over here, and the White Hat saw it too, but he couldn't get his flag pulled out, I guess.
He threw that flag. Of course, he had it behind the wind behind him, but he threw that flag about 15 yards, I think. But that now changes the picture a little bit, I think, for Crossings, and now they'll actually bring the punt team out. Because that'll move the ball back to the 40-yard line, and that makes it now a 4th and call it 18. Taylor backs up inside of his own 10. Tries to do the nice pooch here.
Oh, look at that.
Caught. Back,
Aiden Beck.
to 25, the 30, and then run out of bounds as he gets to the 35-yard line.
Hey,
that's such a smart play right there.
That was. I like that a lot.
Because instead of having that bounce back inside the 15-yard line, you've got it at your own 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe I exaggerated. Let's call it the 37. .8:41 left before halftime. The Leopards get the ball back. They're on 37-yard line, needing something to happen offensively here. Lawrence is split left, McCulley split right. Taylor and Flood are both in the backfield with Cameron from the shotgun. Right up the middle. Taylor, he breaks to the outside at the 50.
There we go.
The 40. the 30, makes a move at the 25, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nice run.
Huge run from Dutton Taylor. That's what the Leopard offense needed.
Absolutely. Tackle finally made by number 9, Fisher Roby for the Knights, but not after a humdinger of a run by Mr. Taylor.
43 yards for Dutton Taylor on the run. Leopards go hurry up. 2 backs in the backfield. Taylor right up the middle, inside the 20, gets down to the 10-yard line.
Another good run. Let's just keep doing that right on to the house,
No
boys.
kidding. Put him at the 10. Second down and a yard. Give it to Taylor again. He's got the first down. He's inside the 8 down to the 7-yard line.
Narrow the tackle.
First and goal, Leopards from the 8. High snap, got it to Flood, though, and Flood's in the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards.
Now we're talking.
The Leopards go from their own 37, and they take it 63 yards in 4 plays.
Yeah, what was the time on that? It was just
8:41 when we started, so we used a minute 10 off the clock.
Well done, lads.
Dotson on for the extra point try for the Leopards. Out of the hold of Will Lawrence. Oh, they're going to do it for 2, and they got a wide open Gus Torres. That's Fott, excuse me.
Doug Fott.
Doug Fott. And the Leopards fake the extra point kick and throw it for the 2-point conversion, and they'll lead the game 8-3 now with 7:30 left before halftime.
Quick observation there. I don't think that Maverick is left-footed.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that. He did line up.
And, yeah.
That was a great observation. The Lindsay Leopards lead 8-3. Let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back right after this. This is Leopard Football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Dodson has it teed up for the Leopards as they've taken an 8-3 lead here. This one goes right straight up in the air, and it'll get bounced around and recovered by the Leopards. Now the question is, did that touch one of the Knights?
I got to pull this replay here. Let me look a second.
The officials are going to talk it over here. If that touched one of the Knights, the Leopards can get that.
It went 10 yards. It definitely went about 12 yards. It looked like it touched one of the Knights.
Now, Coach Stevenson has sent word out with the official from this sideline to talk to the White Hat. Let's see if that's going to change what they talk about here. But yeah, the Leopard offense is back out on the field thinking they've got this ball back at their own 44-yard line.
Well, that would be big. I'd love to go punch another one in here before the half. Well, based on the last drive, we could punch it in 2 or 3 times.
2 or 3 times. The officials still having a conference on the field. The only thing I could come up with there is if there was any way that the guy tried to make any kind of a fair catch, we can't interfere with that receiver. And if we did, yeah, they're going to throw a flag now. So if they're going to call this catch interference because of the guy maybe trying to call I don't understand that call at
Yeah,
all.
I'm not
I don't
sure
know what
what
that
it is
signal
either.
was. Interference on the kicking team. And it's really funny because I think before Coach Stevenson sent a man out onto the field to talk to the official, I think the officials were going to give it to the Leopards. And then all of a sudden when he came up there, then that changed things. And now Coach Embry, I'm sure, is going to want an explanation, but defense for the Leopards headed out onto the field.
So he spotted the ball where the catch was, or the first contact was made down there,
which is
with the ball.
The Knights 48.
So then with a flag, you expect from there that they're going to walk some off.
And Coach Embry again getting his explanation from the white hat, and like I said, from my understanding of the rules, is the only way that could have gone the way of the Knights is if they're saying that the guy was trying to call for fair catch, and obviously I don't have a replay to go back and look at and see. Other than that, I think as long as the ball went 10 yards, it's anybody's football. But they are going to call the interference on the Leopard kicking team, so this is going to give the Knights the possession inside Leopard territory. And they're going to move it all the way down inside 15? The 40 to the 38-yard line. I didn't realize that was a 15-yard penalty.
Wow, that hurts.
So this is the second time that crossings Leopard 37, 1st and 10. Jet sweep coming right, cuts it up inside. He'll get across the 35 down to the 32-yard line, pick up 5 yards.
That was number 50, Caven Hunter, with the tackle.
5-yard gain on the play, second down, 32.
So second down and 5, the ball at the Leopard 32-yard line. Clock rolls inside of 7 minutes left before halftime. Cam Parker splits left. They'll go twins left, slot either side. Single back with Berglund in the pistol. Calls for it. Rolls out into the flat. And Taylor! Huge play. Baker with the reception, but no gain on the play.
What a good tackle by Dudden there. He was a little bit behind stalking that guy, but able to get a shoestring and haul him down.
So 3rd down and 5 now. And actually it's closer to 6. Again, twins to the left, in motion to the right. Berglund back to pass. Oh, huge play again from Taylor. Bats the pass down.
Boy, that would have been something. Almost caught that thing.
Yes.
Knights on the 4th down, 6 yards to go. 34-yard line.
So 4th down and 6, and they'll go for it. Twins right, single receiver left. Berglund from the pistol. Man in motion, flip it back. They're looking to pass from that. He throws it down, and Cameron had a better chance at that than the receiver did. And that'll be a turnover on downs, and the Leopard defense comes up big.
Yeah, Cameron had that receiver covered up from the get-go. And it was a smart play, too. You know, a lot of guys would have stuck their hand out for a interception there, but he was just looking to swat that one, understanding that we get better field position if you don't catch that.
There you go. Very smart. So Leopards take over their own 34 with 5:59 left in the first half. Lawrence will be split left. Tight end right, 2 backs in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun. Taylor right up the middle, bounces off the first guy and then gets shoved backwards. They'll give him progress to the 36, so a couple of yards there for Dutton Taylor.
Bennett Bell with the tackle that time.
2nd down and 8. Leopards, they're on 36. They'll stay with the 2-back set. Wide receiver either side. Cameron. This time Flood follows a blocker up in the hole, and he'll fall forward. And they'll give him the 39-yard line for 3 more, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5.
And that was Bennett Bell again.
Big 3rd down play right here. Need to convert this. Trips left, single back set. McCulley, Lawrence, and Taylor are all split left. Torres is lined up tight end right. Cameron gets the play. Play clock approaches 10. Flood. In the back, they go the slant to Taylor. He's got it in the first down. Out near midfield at the 49-yard line. The quick slant for Taylor pays off.
Number 24, Colton Butler, making the stop there, and that's a play that typically would go to Manny Aguero, and Dutton pulled it off really well.
Really well. Wide receiver either side. Back to the 2-back set. Taylor over the right side this time has a hole, and it'll get down into Knights territory and give him the 44-yard line. 7 yards on the play should bring up a 2nd down and 3.
Bennett Baker on the stop there for the Knights, number 4.
Stay with that 2-back set. Cameron. Again, Taylor right up the middle. Breaks to the outside. He's got the 1st down at the 40 and gets run out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line. Again, Dutton Taylor going to work.
Yeah, I like to see this now. We've found a groove here and chewing up yards methodically.
1st and 10. The Knights' 36-yard line. Make it this time? No, he did give it to him. Nowhere to go. Lost back to the 39-yard line for Flood that time. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 13.
2nd and 13 on the 39-yard line.
Right up the middle again. Flood nowhere to go. Now long. 3rd down play. 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Ball over 36.
Trips left. Back to pass Cameron. The fake. Rolls right. Now looking. Got room to run. And he'll lose the ball and get out of bounds. But well short of the 1st down, even though he gets down to, looks like the 31-yard line. Pick up of 8 on the scramble that time from Cameron, but at the 31. Long 5 yards. So 4th down. McCulley is right. Taylor and Lawrence are split left.
7 seconds left.
5-4 on the play clock. They're going to call a timeout. And they do. A little bit close.
Yes, it was.
2:21 left to go before halftime. We'll send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank right after this on KBLP Live.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Jake's Shortstop offers gas, snacks, ice cream, pizza, subs, wings, and the coldest drinks in town. Everyone at Jake's Shortstop says good luck to the Lindsay Leopards this football season.
4th down and 5 for the Leopards. They have it their own 31-yard line. Excuse me, at the Knights' 31-yard line. Trips left. Single back set. Cameron brings Taylor in motion left to right. Hand it to Taylor right up the middle, and he's not going to get there. Not even close, and it's going to be a turnover on downs on the Leopards. Crossings takes over with 2:16 left to go here in the first half. Leopards still lead 8-3. Crossings has been able to make some things happen.
They have. Now we're going to have to play some tough defense here, keep them out of the end zone before we go to the locker room.
Leopards will get the ball to start the third quarter, but Berglund brings the Knights offense out. They'll go twins either side. Single back set. Berglund from the pistol, man in motion left to right. And keeper for Berglund, and nowhere to go. That's Torres. He'll lose back to the 31-yard line. Second down and 12. Twins left. Berglund sends Baker in motion. Right up the middle, and another great stop.
That was Crew Flood making the stop.
Ayala on the carry and maybe got a yard. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Berglund waits for the play in from the sideline. Clock rolls as we approach a minute left to go before halftime. Play clock at 15. They'll go twin receivers either side. Ayala, the lone setback. Bringing man in motion again from left to right. They'll run the bubble screen out in the flat, and the Leopards blow it up.
That was Dutton Taylor blowing that one up.
Ayala might have got a yard. Let's see where they spotted. They'll put it at the 32, so no gain on that play. So 4th down, 11. The Leopard defense comes up big again, and they'll force a punt here from Cook. But that actually won't happen because the play clock is underneath or above the game clock, so that'll be the final play of the first half. So the Leopard defense rises to the occasion, and they hold Crossings out on that final drive, and the Leopards will have an 8-3 lead headed to the halftime locker room. And on top of that, they get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yes, they do.
With that, we're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout, and my normal our officially unofficial stats from the first half will be the most officially unofficial I think I've had all season.
I think you used that excuse last week, Greg.
I tell you what, this has been rough up here trying to keep papers straight and get this written down. So we'll bring you some numbers coming up, and just know they're not going to be very accurate, but we'll do that after this timeout. This is the American Exchange Bank halftime show here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a fourth generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
For all your repurposed furniture and other treasure needs, check out Junkin' with Janet's booth at Backroads Boutique on Main Street in Lindsay. Mr. and Mrs. J would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards a great football season. Go Leopards! Legacy Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves Lindsay, Oklahoma and surrounding areas. We specialize in getting your home back to its best, whether it be annual wear and tear or storm damage. We don't just fix roofs, we take care of your home. Legacy Roofing, family-owned, community-focused, and always here for you. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 and let us protect your home with the care it deserves.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Hey Lindsay community, my name is Christian Torres and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word spoken in love and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
The Board of Directors, physicians, and employees of the Lindsay Municipal Hospital would like to take this time to recognize the Lindsay High School football team, the coaches, and players. Good luck, Leopards, from your fans at the Lindsay Municipal Hospital. And remember, if a medical emergency arises, call or visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard supporter.
Dr. Mike Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High School football team good luck this season. To schedule your next eye exam, call Dr. Beckman's office at 405-756-4414. Operating hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Call 405-756-4414 or stop by at 301 South Main in Lindsay. Go Leopards from everybody at Dr. Mike Beckman's office.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198. And visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Boris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community together. We can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go Leopards and Leopardettes.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay. South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project. Craving a taste of authentic Mexico right here in town? Head over to Casa 13. Dive into a variety of salsas, from zesty and mild to bold and spicy. Order to go and settle in for all your Leopard action at home. And don't forget the drinks. Or come in and catch the Friday night football games live and curb your hunger. Late night watching Leopard football? Let us cook breakfast for you. Now serving breakfast Saturdays and Sundays. Come see us at 110 Southeast 4th Street. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Cody Klingman and everybody at Klingman Incorporated want to send out best wishes to the Lindsay Leopard football team. Klingman Incorporated is always proud to support Lindsay school activities. So here's to a winning football season from everyone at Klingman Incorporated.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Shirok with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards!
Tonight's broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football brought to you in part by the Super C Mart, your hometown grocery store, offering everything you need to feed the family, including fresh produce and choice meats. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopard Football team from your fans at the Super C Mart.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Back here at halftime and an extended halftime, it was pitch black in this stadium for the last, 15 minutes? As we saw, and all of us up here are enamored. They did a drone show here at halftime that folks, I'm sure everybody here was very impressed with. That was absolutely the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. That was a very cool drone show. So they've got the lights back on, but they're taking a while to warm up, and so Andrew and I are in the dark with our flashlights on our phones so we can maybe give you some of our officially unofficial stats from the first half, and I'll start with my offensive stats. And we'll start with the Knights of Crossings Christian, who had 32 yards on the ground unofficially there in the first half on 11 rush plays. Braden Ayala leads the way, 24 yards on just 4 carries there in the first half. Passing, I've got to Berglund, 4 of 9 for 35 yards passing, and had a 33-yard completion to, I believe it was Drake Manuel, number 8, that caught that first pass, that long pass. But again, just 4 completions, 35 yards total through the air for the Knights of Crossings Christian. For the Leopards, they've rolled up 113 yards on the ground, 73 of that from Dutton Taylor, who had that big 44-yard run there in the first half. So he ends up with 6 carries, 73 yards in the first half, 11 carries and 29 yards for Crew Flood. He's had a tough going trying to run up the middle of the field there. But 29 from a Crew Flood. Isaac Cameron ends up with 3 carries, 11 yards during the first half. But again, 20 rush plays, 113 yards on the ground for the Leopards. Cameron, 3 of 6 passing, and has 20 yards completion, and all 3 of those went to Dutton Taylor. He's the only one with any receptions here in the first half, so he's got 20 yards on the ground, 73 in the air. He's already approaching 100 yards total offense here in the first half. With that, I want to send it over to Andrew and let him talk about some of his defensive numbers.
All righty, I'll start with Crossings. Several of these guys have had pretty big nights defensively, one of which Bennett Bell with 4 tackles already tonight. Jonah Nair leads the way with 5. Wyatt Dalton's got 3. And let me see here. Jackson Schneeberger with 4 tackles to his credit. Crossings defense done fairly well against the Leopards tonight. They've kept us there for a long period of the first half there. They kept us pretty well stopped between the tackles. Leopards not really able to get much going. But in the end, for the first half, they've allowed 5.3 yards per play and 133 total yards of offense from the Leopards. Going over to the Leopards, leading tacklers so far, Dutton Taylor with 4.5, Crew Flood with 3.5, Gus Torres with a pair, and Aiden Beck, Tug Fott, Melvin McDonald, and Caven Hunter and Keegan Gibson with 1 apiece. The Leopards have done a little bit better on offense than the Knights, holding the Knights only to 67 yards and 3 yards per play. Penalties-wise, it's been a fairly clean ball game. Knights had 3 penalties, only 20 yards, and the Leopards with only 2 for 25 yards. So pretty quiet on that front. Slight edge for the Leopards defensively, and let's just hope that the Leopards can get that offense fired up a little bit earlier here in this second half.
Very nice. Well, let's do this. We'll take a quick timeout, and we've got a lot of games going on in the area tonight, so we'll check the interwebs, see if we can't come up with some scores for you here at halftime as well. So don't go away. We've got more of the American Exchange Bank halftime show from Crossings Christian right after this timeout here on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5600. 432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Braid Oil, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
James Supplies has been serving the Lindsay community since 1946. We're your home for all your welding, cutting, and compressed gas needs. We offer name brands such as Lincoln, Miller, Victor, Hypertherm, and DeWalt. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 here in Lindsay. We're located at 206 East Cherokee. James Supplies is happy to support our 2024 Lindsay Leopard football team. It's time for our coaches and players' sweat and hard work to pay off. We hope the Leopards have a great season filled with first downs, touchdowns, tackles, and tradition. Join us in cheering the Leopards on this year. Go Leopards!
T&W Tire is a family-owned, full-service commercial tire company. As a leader in auto repair, T&W is more than just tires. Our highly qualified mechanics can get you back on the road no matter what you drive. We also specialize in serving the tire needs of commercial fleets, oil and gas, construction equipment, and a variety of industrial applications. So for your automotive needs, look no further than T&W Tire, located at 410 Southeast 4th in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or look up one of our many locations on tnwtire.com.
Back here at halftime, and if I can keep the wind from blowing my paper where I can't read it, we'll give you some of our area scores around some of our area teams, and we'll start with some games that were played last night. And we'll start with Little Axe and Marietta. Little Axe won that game 29-20. Wilson and Elmore City also played last night. Wilson won that game 31-20 over Elmore City Purnell. And the Maysville Warriors out of Class C hosted Maud last night and won that game 44-18. And looking at tonight's games, there's a big game in Class 4A going on as the number 2 Tuttle Tigers hosting the number 4 ranked Blanchard Lions, and it's Tuttle 14-0 at halftime of that ball game. Both undefeated. You are right. Woodward is hosting Bridge Creek tonight, and Bridge Creek actually up at 16-8 at halftime of that ball game. Dropping down to Class 3A. And the number 2 ranked Heritage Hall is at Pauls Valley tonight. Pauls Valley ranked number 6 in Class 3A, and Heritage Hall has a 19-15 lead at halftime of that ball game. Purcell hosting Star Spencer tonight, and Purcell is up 28-14 at half of that ball game. Down to Class 2A, and Dibble and Tishomingo are all tied at 8. That game was late in the second quarter at that report. Then we look at the other games in our district. Marlowe all over Dixon at halftime, 40-0. Marlowe leads that one. Washington Warriors are number 1 in the state, Class 3A. There's going to be Class 2A, and they are up on Lexington as they are on the road over at Lexington tonight. 34-0 the score. And with that, we're back ready to start second half.
Here we go.
That one with the wind behind Cook's big leg. It goes out of the end zone, and the Leopards will get the ball. at their own 20-yard line to start this second half. I think the only score I missed getting to you there before we started, Rush Springs leads Wayne 21-8 at halftime, and the Ellick Longhorns out of Class B lead Cyril 36-28 that game at halftime. Leopard offense back on the field, the first and 10, their own 20. Cameron with two-back set, fakes it, keeps it himself, goes over the right side, breaks out. Can he get around the edge? No. Picks up 2 or 3 tough yards, but again, great pursuit over there on the edge from Crossings.
Yes, it was. Cameron really just had one guy to beat, and that man was Wyatt Dalton. Made a good defensive play there on Cameron.
So Cameron picks up 3 on the play.
2nd and 6 on the 24.
Call it 2nd down and 7. Two-back set again with a wide receiver either side. Torres sets up tight end left. And again, right up the middle, Cameron puts his head down. He'll get near the 30-yard line. See where they actually spotted here. And they'll mark it right on the 30-yard line. That should be enough for a first down.
Yep, they're moving the chains.
So 1st and 10 Leopards. Nice run there from Isaac Cameron.
Yes, it was. Jonah Nair making the stop there.
Again, the two-back set. Wide receiver either side. Cameron from the shotgun. This time Taylor looking for a hole. Got away from one in the backfield, but he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. He might get a yard to the 31 and break up a 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, I think they're going to spot him pretty close to the line of scrimmage. Half yard maybe.
2nd and 9.5. Lawrence and McCulley will split left this time. In fact, Taylor will join him out there. Cameron from the shotgun, 2nd and 9, back to pass. Got the stop route for McCulley, and McCulley can't come up with it, right through his hands. And now it's 3rd and 9, you're behind the chains.
Well, I know McCulley would like to have that one back, man. The pass was there, just couldn't haul it in.
Taylor again goes left along with McCulley and Lawrence. Flood in the backfield, moves over to the left side of Cameron from the shotgun. 3rd down and 9, and Taylor goes in motion left to right. They throw the slant, and it's picked off. And that will probably be a pick six. I don't think Cameron ever saw that 24 Wyatt Dalton.
It was.
Threw it right to him. And the Knights have taken the lead back with 9:50 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like they will line up in that swinging gate formation for their extra point try. And the quarterback was not on the field. Berglund runs out. Like they may try to go for 2 here. They'll shift out of it back to a normal formation, and they'll go for the traditional kick for 2, at least line up for that. And the kick is up, and from here looks good. It is. 9:50 left to go in the 3rd, and Crossings defense comes up with the pick 6 to make it 10-8. They lead the Leopards. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, Give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Charlie Cook will tee it back up for the Knights as they have taken a 10-8 lead on the pick six. Wyatt Dalton runs it in from probably 35 yards out. See if the Leopard offense can get going here. Again, this one will sail through the back of the end zone. Cook's got a big leg anyway, and you get that stiff north wind behind him, and Leopards will not ever have a chance to return that one. So once again, they'll take over their own 20-yard line. .950 left here in the third. Flood and Taylor check into the backfield. McCullough goes wide left. Lawrence is wide right. Actually, that's Fott that's wide right. Cameron. The Flood puts his head down, and he'll pick up some tough yards. They'll give him the 24-yard line.
Near on the tackle.
That was number 5, Bennett Bell, with the tackle there. He actually came up with the football as if he had stripped it, but they didn't call it that way.
Second and a 6 for the Leopards. Stay with that two-back set, a wide receiver either side. Cameron from the shotgun. Taylor bounces it outside, gets the edge turn, and gets hit. Again, pursuit. They just cannot get around that edge of this Knights defense, and they get a yard to the 25, and that's it. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Torres tight end right. Fott splits left. Taylor and Flood both in the backfield. 3rd and 5 for the Leopards, their own 25. Again up the middle, and not much there for Flood as he again gets just a couple. Maybe the 26, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Let's see what Coach Embry decides to do here. Cameron backs up into punt formation. Baker is back to receive. And we got flags. And an illegal substitution. Did we have too many on the field?
Yep, looks like it. Torres walked off there.
Yep.
And 11 remains, so
that'll make it 4th and 9 now and move the ball back to the 21-yard line. And we've got one block down here earlier. Gets this one away. It hangs in the air, though, and nice coverage. Oh, it didn't get him down, though. Look out, he's got speed at the edge. He's at the 40, and he finally run out of bounds. Turner on the stop, but not till he got all the way back to the Leopard. Let's see where they spot it. What, 36-yard line? Had him where he first caught the ball, could not get him down, and he ends up at the Leopard 35.
yeah, McCullough actually had that covered. Should have been no return whatsoever. Just couldn't drag him down.
So Berglund brings the Knights offense back out. Two receivers either side. Single back set. Bring a man in motion. That's Baker. Left to right. Right up to the left side goes Ayala. Makes a spin move and loses his balance, but he'll pick up 4, maybe 3 to the 32-yard line.
That was McDonald on the tackle that time.
So 2nd down and 7. Ayala stays in the backfield. He'll stay with the Twins either side. Pistol formation for Berglund. 2nd down and 7. Again, the left side for Ayala, and again, great defensive play there.
And that was Melvin McDonald.
McDonald on the stop.
Melvin McDonald again.
Got to the 30, picks up a couple. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Leopard defense has got to bow up right here and keep the Knights out of the end zone. Keep the points off the board.
Yeah, and we don't want to lose the momentum. You know, you're in the second half now. You take a big momentum swing like that, and if you don't get some of that back, it can be troublesome.
Twins either side. Again from the pistol for Berglund. Rolls to his right, looks to pass. Throws out in the flat, caught by his big tight end Cam Parker, and I think the forward progress they give him is going to be the 24-yard line. Actually give him the 23-yard line, which is enough for the first down, 7 yards on the reception. Big 6'7" target out there.
Yep, he's hard to miss, and Cameron handled it well. I was hoping that he didn't run upfield and drag several players with him, but Cameron got him down pretty quick.
1st and 10, Leopard 24-yard line. Man in motion is Baker. Handed off up the middle, and Nair is the drive. He's dragging defenders down to the 20-yard line. Nair picks up 3.
And that was a 250-pound Torres that was on his back getting
drugged down the field.
I don't know if I'd call it drug, but it took him a few yards to get him to the ground.
Pick up a 4, 2nd down 6. Twins left, slot left, wide receiver right from the pistol. The Leopards. And Taylor tried to get that in there, and he jumps. And it's going to move the ball down to the 15-yard line. Should bring up a 2nd down and 2 now. Actually, maybe more closer to a 2nd and 1. Leopard defense going to be tested right here.
Yeah, this is gut check time here. See what you're made of kind of stuff.
Berglund gives it to Nair, looking up that right side. He's through everybody and runs over a man, gets to the end zone, touchdown. Hang on. Did they give him a touchdown? They mark him out at the 1. They marked him out at the 1. So no touchdown.
All right, then. That's a tackle going to Riker McCulley then.
But it is 1st and goal at the 1. And Crossing's threatening to score for the 2nd time here in the 3rd quarter. They'll run that same formation. Nair in the backfield. Give it to him again, and he'll run over a man, and this time he will get in. Touchdown Crossings with 4:21 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, and they have now taken a 16-8 lead with the extra point try still to come. In the swinging gate formation here. And now they'll shift back to kick this one away. And chance here to make it a 9-point game. Cook on for the kick out of the hold of the quarterback Berglund. And it is up and it is good. 4:21 left in the third. 17-8. Crossings with the lead over the Lindsay Leopards. We'll take a timeout. We're back with more live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individuals who require health care assistance to live independently at home. Our goal is to make a difference in the short and long-term care of each patient. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health, creating personal, positive changes and transformations.
Cook will tee it up for the Knights. They've taken a 17-8 lead over the Leopards. 4:21 left in the third quarter. This will be the third kickoff for Cook here in his third quarter with that win at his back. And once again, it'll sail through the end zone.
Kick over to the end zone.
See if this Leopard offense can get untracked here.
Yeah, it's a 2-point or 2-possession ball game now, so we're going to have to get down there and put some points on the board here in the next drive or two.
Taylor and Lawrence will split left. Fott and McCulley are split right. Empty backfield for Cameron from the shotgun. And they'll flip it to Flood. He cuts up inside and gets tripped up just as he crosses the line of scrimmage. And he'll get a couple out to the 22-yard line.
Man, that was a big time tackle there by number 2. Jonah Nair, shoestring tackle, but if it hadn't been for that, crew may have gone for 10 or 12 there.
2nd down and 8.
And Jonas had a big night. He's at 8 tackles.
Wow. Flood in the backfield now. Twins either side for Cameron from the shotgun. Taylor in motion left to right. Run the option. Flip it to Taylor. Gets a block from Flood. Gets upfield. He's at the 30 and then gets dropped as he gets to the 33, but it's enough for the first down as he picks up 11 on the carry. Got a nice lead block in there from Crew Flood.
Doesn't slow to get up. Looks like he's cramping down there.
Ooh. So we will have a timeout on the field for an injured player, and actually, again, it's just more like a cramp. And he will walk off the field, so this may be a quick one here.
Well,
they're all sending the teams to the sideline. So let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back after this. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the First National Bank on, American Exchange Bank on KBLP.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
And nobody tell Jared, please. My apologies. Leopards 1st and 10. They're on 33-yard line. Bunch receivers left, single wide receiver right. And flags fly, and we're going to get an offsides on the Knights. That will help the Leopards' cause.
Absolutely.
Move the ball out to the 38-yard line. Make it a 1st and 5. Flood in the backfield. He'll move over to the right side of Cameron from the shotgun. 1st and 5, Lindsay. Their own 38. Back to pass. Gets up in the pocket and sacked. Sad part is he had McCulley running wide open down the middle of the field, but he couldn't see him.
Here in the Cannon on the tackle.
And that was Benton McKim making the tackle there, coming up rather spirited.
Loss of 3 back to the 35. So now it's 2nd and 8. Cameron, this time quarterback keeper, and we're going to get flags in the backfield as he'll get dropped after a short gain. But
we got a flag way back here. Also in the area of McCulley and who is that down there, number 9 for the Knights, Fisher Roby. So I don't know what might have gone on back here.
Maybe we'll get an offsetting here. Got a hold on the offense. And we've got a personal foul on the defense. So the hold now is a live ball penalty. The personal foul he indicated as a dead ball, so do you mark them both off or do you offset them? So they are going to mark off the 10 for the hold.
Yeah, no, they'll go 15.
Now they'll go 15 the other way. So that's a 25. That'll move it out to the 40. So that'll make it now a 2nd down and 3 after all of that.
Well, gotta stick with protocol.
So 2nd and 3 for the Leopards. They are at their own 40-yard line. Will Lawrence splits wide right. Aiden Beck is in the ball game. He'll line up wide left. 2-back set for Cameron. And Cameron tries to take it himself right up the middle, and it's just a dog pile, and they still haven't blown the whistle yet. I mean, come on. At what point are you going to blow the whistle?
The second effort there, by the time the whistle was blown, he was at the stick.
They're going to say 3rd down. They blew the whistle after he got the 1st down, but then they don't give him that forward progress. They're going to mark him at the 42-yard line.
That's
so
awfully
3rd
close
and
there.
a yard.
Close enough for a measurement. Well, no, not quite. I'm a hash mark off.
Taylor looking for a hole, found one enough to get the 1st down, but that's about it. He got to the 45 and picked up 3.
Cook and Dalton in on the tackle for the Knights.
The 1st and 10 Leopards. Minute 45 left here in the 3rd. They'll stay with that tight end left, wide receiver either side. Taylor right up the middle, spin move, and again, a couple of tough yards, maybe to the 47, but it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8.
McKinnon on the tackle for the Knights.
And I mean, it's nice to see the offense moving the ball here, but this drive is taking a lot of time off the clock, and you need 2 scores.
Yep, you're right. The Knights just aren't giving up much.
Option this time, pitched back, and I think that is Flood. Nope, that is Taylor that got the pitch. And again, a couple of more yards to the 49. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
36.
No jump on the hard count this time. Beck is split left. Lawrence is split right. Torres is lined up tight end left. Right up the middle. Flood got a 1st down inside the 45 in Knights territory. And they'll mark him at the 40-yard line. Big 11-yard burst right there from Crew Flood.
Well, we've gone pretty one-dimensional here offensively. I think the idea is if we just keep at it, we're going to bust one eventually.
Stay in that same formation. And the same thing with Flood right up the middle, and he does get through across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. He picks up 7. That'll be the final play of the third quarter. So the Leopards are on the move. They are down to the Knights 33. Let's see if they can take it the rest of the way. We'll do that after this timeout. This is live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
In the world of football, excellence is a key value, and that is exactly what we strive for here at First Bank & Trust Company. Service excellence isn't just our goal, it's our playbook. We are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, whether it's saving to buy a new car, buying your first home, or planning for retirement. Just as we invest in our community, we invest in you. Celebrate your financial touchdowns with First Bank & Trust Company because every successful play deserves a victory dance. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
I'm back.
Back to start the fourth quarter.
Sorry about that. I took my headset off to put my jacket on.
You didn't know we were back live.
Didn't know we were back live.
It's a good thing you didn't call me what you usually call me.
No.
Second down and 3. Leopards from the Knights 33-yard line as we start the fourth quarter. Taylor and Flood in the backfield. Cameron from the shotgun. Flood right up the middle, puts his head down, gets across the 30. He'll have a first down at the 29. Needed 3 and got 4.
That was Bennett Bell again on the stop. That's 4 pretty quick ones for him. He's at 8.
Beck will go right this time. Will Lawrence is split left. Again with Taylor and Flood either side of Cameron from the shotgun. This time it's Taylor up the middle, and he'll get pushed back again. Second effort.
He's down. Lost the ball there. I think he's down.
Yeah, they're saying he was down. Isn't this interesting? I will reserve judgment here. Yeah. Second down is it was the ball at the 28-yard line now. Cameron to Flood right up the middle. And gets to the 26.
Bell in on the tackle also. Brings up a third down.
So third down and 7. Leopards have got to get points out of this drive. I mean, there it is. Taylor right up the middle. He gets the first down out to the 17-yard line.
And we've got DeGaring down.
Oh, DeGaring is down. That is not good.
Oh, he's getting up. He's getting up.
That is great. Got to have him up front. 9 yards from Taylor to the 17. First and 10 Leopards. That time, nowhere to go for Taylor.
Drug down behind that time by number 56. That's Jackson Schneeberger. He's been having a good night.
No gain on the play. Second down and 10. But you said it, Andrew. They've pretty much just come one-dimensional. They're staying with a tight end to the right, wide receiver either side, and a two-back set, and just doing that counter right up the middle every time.
Yep.
They've busted a couple, but need something big here. Flood again right up the middle, and not much. Maybe got a yard to the 16. This is going to be the 17th play of this drive. It started with 4:21 left in the third quarter. Third down and 10. Back to pass, the slant. Oh. Pass might have been tipped there, intended for Lawrence, but you know who was hanging out right there, ready to pick that one off too.
Yeah, you know, the pass was behind the receiver right there, but to be honest, if he had led the receiver, it might have been a pick.
Yep. Fourth down and 10. Need a big play right here.
Yep, got to have it, boys.
Back to pass. Pressure comes. He throws. It's
Lawrence.
Lawrence, but he's short of the first down. Great catch from Lawrence, but he's about 3 yards short of the first down at the 8-yard line. And after all of that, the Leopards are going to turn it over on downs with 9:08 left in the ball game.
Man. Yeah, that really was a good catch there. There was traffic. Will's a big, strong kid. He just went up and grabbed it. Just couldn't get enough yards after the catch to make it count.
Berglund getting his instructions from head coach Jacob Stevenson. He'll ring it in. Just 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. Down to 8, down to 7. Wide receiver either side. Single back set, man in motion. Hand it off right up the middle. Huge hole. Nearly a first down. He'll get it all the way out to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, we can't give up these big gash plays like this. We need to tighten up here, get a 3 and out, get the ball back.
9-yard gain on the play.
Ayala picks up 9 yards, makes a second down and 1. Offset eye this time for Berglund.
There's a false start.
Yeah,
right
I started
there.
to say that receiver on the far side has false started twice now. They haven't thrown the flag.
Throw it.
They have not thrown the flag, and the coach is standing right there by the official wanting to know why.
Goodness gracious.
Again, right up the middle. Blockers out in front. Pile being pushed all the way to the 25-yard line.
Looks like Eli Curry there coming off the bottom of the pile, his first tackle of the night.
First down.
Knights will not be in a hurry here now with 7:50 to go in the ball game. They're up 2 scores. 17-8 is our score. Man in motion, give it to Ayala over the right side. The Leopards did a great job that time. Dutton, Taylor, and Crew Flood. Maybe got a yard on that one. Second down and 9.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Still waiting for the play to be signaled in from the side. Berglund from the pistol. Twins right, slot either side. Man in motion. Back to pass, throws that in the flat, and it's caught. 32-yard line, and a reception over there by, guess who, number 4, Bennett Baker. The number bring up a 3rd and short now. And timeout. We've got a flag. Illegal receiver downfield. That'll help.
All right.
That play will come back. So penalty will be marked back 5 to the 21-yard line.
Well, there's a little gift. Let's see if we can turn that into a turnover.
No kidding. Second, and we'll call it 14. Play clock again, rolls down near 5. Berglund still trying to get everybody set here. 3, 2, they're going to get it off in time. They all are right up the middle, and Leopards all over it.
Good defensive play there. I couldn't tell who that was that came flying in from the backside. I think it was Crew Flood.
Flood comes off the bottom of the pile there along with Torres. No gain on the play.
Good stop there.
So now you've got 3rd and 14. They'll go again with trips right this time. Berglund will go with an empty backfield. 3rd down, 14. Huge 3rd down play for the Slipper defense. Got to get a stop. Looking for the fade, and it is nearly picked off and nearly caught and drops incomplete.
That was good defense down here by the Leopards. Cameron has really been tested by number 4 for the Knights tonight, and he's done relatively well, if you ask me.
Agreed. So Cook on to punt it away. Taylor will back up to receive this one. Leopards going to get it back, but they're running out of time. 5:49 left in the ball game, and they're down by 2 scores, down by 9. And not a great punt, and it'll take a Knights roll and go to mounds at the Leopard 47-yard line.
That almost hit Cameron in the head right there. That could have been
been ugly.
Yeah.
So Leopards will come out, have it 1st and 10, their own 47. .539 to go. Cameron looking to pass, dumps it, and Taylor will just have to try to make something happen, and he gets it to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, kind of made something out of nothing right there. We'll take the 4 yards.
Absolutely.
For 3.
Take it 3. 2nd down and 7. The ball sits squarely on the 50-yard line. McCulley back in at a wide receiver. He'll be left with Lawrence. Beck also out there. He'll split to the right along with Fott. Cameron looking to pass. Throws out in the flat. McCulley with the catch. And
flag down.
No gain on the play, but we may get a roughing the passer here back here as Cameron just got leveled after he let go of that. Roughing the passer is the call.
Yeah. I was just looking at the replay here, number 33. Jake Robinson came in, just laid Cameron down just a little bit too late there.
So that'll move the ball down to the Knights' 35-yard line. That's a huge help for the Leopards.
Absolutely.
First and 10. Leopards need to score quick, get the ball back. Twins left, single receiver right. Again back to pass.
There we go.
Slant for Fott. And was bumped into there, but they don't call it.
Man, he was open there. Ball just thrown a little bit too deep.
Second down, 10. Leopards at the Knights' 35-yard line. Clock stopped with 5:14 left in the ball game. Trips right, single receiver left. Flood the lone setback. Cameron from the shotgun, back to pass. And caught. Tug Fott with the reception at the 27-yard line. So he picks up just 8 on the play. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 2. Quickly they go. Flood breaks to the outside, and he'll get the first down. Just could not get up there far enough to break that one down the sideline. He'll get it to the 22-yard line and pick up a first down.
Baker makes the tackle for the Knights.
Again, Leopards running out of time here, 4:25.
Yeah, I got to punch this in the next few plays here. Have a chance of getting the ball back.
Pressure comes, he'll throw in the direction of Fott, but again, under duress in the backfield. Will stop the clock, however. Make it 2nd and 10. Leopards are at the 22-yard line of, actually, I guess it's the 23-yard line. They'll stay with the trips right. Cameron looks, throws, tipped in the air and falls incomplete, and intended for Fott over the middle.
Cameron's pass is incomplete.
He was there. Couldn't tell if that ball was tipped a little bit or if he just missed it, but either way, he'd like to have that one back.
3rd down and 10 now.
Number 10, 3rd down, 10 yards to go. 23-yard line.
Cameron again. Give it to Flood this time, and Taylor, and he's not going anywhere. No gain on the play that time for Taylor, and now the Leopards likely may be down to their last play if they don't get this one down inside at least the 13-yard line for a first down.
4th and 10.
Twins either side. Slot right is Dutton Taylor. Empty backfield for Cameron. Back to pass, throws the fade, just over the outstretched arms. Next, Rocker McCulley, I believe, was the intended receiver, and the Leopards are going to turn it over on downs. And Crossings will get it with 3:29 left to go in the ball game, and if the Leopards don't come up with a big turnover here quick, they're not going to have enough time to get back in this one.
No, you said it. The clock is not our friend at this point. It's going to have to. We're going to have to manufacture up something really fast.
Berglund will bring the play in for the Knights offense. Defense has got to be looking to make a strip here. Get that ball back. Leopards. Oh, a snap over the head. Look at this! Yes! Oh, a fumble return for a touchdown!
Oh, my goodness.
Who had it? I missed who scooped it.
I was throwing my hands in the air and throwing papers at him. I didn't even get it. I think it was Flood.
I think it's Crew Flood who scooped and scored off of the bad snap.
Yes, it was Flood. I just
Crew
saw the replay.
Flood.
My goodness. Pardon all the yelling folks.
So the Leopards have closed it within 3.
I think you could tell we were losing a little bit of hope there.
Yeah. Leopards will go for 2. And flags fly. We're going to get an offsides called on the Knights. So that'll move it a little closer to that goal line. Two wide receivers left, one right. Flood is the only setback with Cameron from the shotgun. Now Taylor moves over slot left. Cameron calls for it, runs the option to Flood, and it's thrown behind him. So the 2-point conversion is no good, but the Leopards have made a 3-point game out of it with 3:24 left to go in the ball game. 17-14, Crossings with the lead. We're back right after this here on KBLP Live and live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
.324 left to go in the ball game. The Leopards had turned it over on downs and given it back to Crossings at their own 23-yard line when they couldn't punch it in, and then a bad snap over the head of the quarterback, Tristan Berglund, and the speed of Crew Flood scoops and scores. And the Leopards are back within 3, but now you got to have the ball.
Yeah, but now you got a little wind in your sails.
High short kick. Oh, it's touched, and they'll cover it at the 22-yard line.
Whew,
the Leopards do have all 3 of their timeouts left, I believe. And not sure whoever that was that covered that looked like there's the one that is down, so we have an injured Crossings Christian player on the field, so we'll take a timeout with them. And we'll come back to Edmond right after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopard football presented by the American Exchange Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey friends, Danny Daniels here. I wanted to take a moment and let you know about a very helpful service that I provide for you and your family in our community. I own and operate Danny Daniels Pest Services, and I would like to ask you to call me the next time you have a need or desire for effective, safe, and affordable pest services. If you have spiders, roaches, ants, fleas, ticks, scorpions, crickets, whatever, I can help. Give me a call at 405-428-3833. That's 405-428-3833. I'd be glad to help.
Football season is here, and that means it's time to show off that school spirit with team apparel from Design It Screen Printing and Embroidery at 304 South Main in Lindsay. Design It can get you all geared up with t-shirts and caps, team uniforms, and also offers custom embroidery and screen printing. Stop by Design It at 304 South Main in Lindsay or call 405-756-3635. Go Leopards from all your fans at Design It in Lindsay.
Number 33, Jake Robinson, was the injured player for Crossings Christian. He is walking off under his own power. Very happy to see that. And now The Knights offense back on the field after giving up a scoop and score. Let's see if the Leopards can come up with another big one here. 3:24 left in the ball game. The Leopards trail by 3, 17-14. Berglund from the pistol. Leopards look to show bring pressure. They do. And nowhere to go. And
now we've got one down.
Yeah,
Torres.
He's getting up.
And he and McDonald combined on that stop for the Leopards.
So a timeout called by the Leopards. And the ball set squarely on the 20-yard line, so a loss of 2 will make it a 2nd down and 12 when we come back after this timeout. You're watching live coverage of Leopard football. It's presented by the American Exchange Bank right here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
If you find yourself in Chickasha, Oklahoma, stop by Legends Pub House and Venue for lunch or supper. Legends also brings you some of the best concerts around. Everyone at Legends would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards good luck this football season. Go Leopards!
Ayala, the fake to him, the Leopards tackling the backfield, and we got a flag right at the point of where the tackle was at, back at the 13-yard line. But let's see what the flag is. I'm afraid we may have a face mask here. And it is a personal foul face mask. Leopards did a great job, had a sack, 10-yard loss, and instead you're going to give them a 15-yard penalty, which will not be enough for the first down, but it will move the ball out to the 28-yard line. Which means it'll now be a 2nd down and 4? 2nd and 5.
Yep, about 5.
Clock runs, 2:50 left in the ball game. Berglund, man in motion right to left, give it right up the middle and nowhere.
Nothing at all.
Again, great stop by the Leopard defense. And another timeout called by the Leopards. The loss back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Torres, Flood, and McDonald, all 3 there on that one. Swallowed him up.
So 3rd down. We'll call it 3rd and 7. Another timeout on the field. They just happened to look, check on a couple of our area's teams, and again, that big game out of Class 4A with number 2 Tuttle, number 4 Blanchard, and Tuttle up 21-7 now in the 4th quarter of that ball game. Drop down to 3A, and we'll check on Purcell. They are now leading Star Spencer 55-20. In the 4th quarter, and Heritage Hall and Pauls Valley. Heritage Hall with a 41-22 lead over Pauls Valley. Get back to action here. Two-back set now with the offset eye for Berglund. 3rd down and 7. Defense really looking for a big stop right here. Well, I'd love to force the Knights to punt it away. And again, linebackers looking to push. They do. They get Isle on the edge and stood up. I believe that was Keegan Gibson that stood him up in the hole right there. And timeout Lindsay.
So the White Hat wanted 2:42 back on the clock, and they put 24.2 seconds before that play, and then they didn't run the clock, so I don't know what the clock should be at this moment. Probably about 2:38 at this point, but they may just let it ride, which works in our favor if they leave it.
Oh, absolutely. No gain on the play means that it's 4th and 8, and the Leopards are going to get the ball back. And now there is 2:38 or 23.8.
Oh, dear.
I think we're having some struggles with the clock here. Leopards have time. And, of course, Cook's having to punt this into the wind, and he'll be inside of his own 15-yard line to punt it away. Taylor stands at his own 45. 2:38 on the clock. Cook gets a low snap. Short punt. But it's going to take a huge crossings bounce, and it'll die at the Leopards 38-yard line.
Got a little work to do, but at least we have the opportunity now.
Absolutely. 2:28 left to go. Leopards with the ball, down by 3, 17-14, and they'll have to go 62 yards. Kicking game has not been one of the strengths of the Leopards, even though it's just a 3-point game. You do have the wind at your back. We talked about that a little bit.
Yep.
But rather just put this in the end zone and not have to worry about that.
That would be just peachy.
Trips left. Single receiver right is thought. Flooded in the backfield. 1st and 10 Leopards, their own 38. Cameron rolls left. He's got time. Looking downfield. He's caught! And it's at the 20. He's at the 15.
Oh, man.
Rocker McCulley. What a play for McCulley. And the Leopards are in business in the red zone. 2:18 left in the ball game.
How about that play right there? We've gone deep 2 or 3 times tonight. It just hadn't worked out. The last one was to Riker in the corner of the end zone. And this time they connected, and that is big.
48 yards on the play to McCulley.
And now at least you're within field goal range if you need it.
2-back set. Cameron hands it off up the middle. Taylor drives the pile forward. Gets it down to the 11-yard line. Picks up 3. Second down and 7. 2-back set once again. McCulley right, Lawrence left. Fake it. Cameron takes it right up the middle. He gets close to the 5 before he's pushed back. They'll mark him at the 6. 3rd down and 2 for the Leopards now. And the clock runs with 1:10 to go. I'm a little bit surprised that Crossing's just not calling timeouts here. Because if the Leopards score, you're losing all your time here. They're counting on their defense to keep them out, apparently. Cameron under center now. The quarterback sneak. McCulley, Lawrence both say they have a first down.
That's enough for the first. It's got to be.
And they do. Give him the first down. 1st and goal, Leopards at the 3.
So that'll stop the clock for a little bit here.
Yeah, Leopards are out of timeouts. 48 seconds left. You're going to have to go in a hurry. Cameron calls for it. Looking for the slant. McCulley for the touchdown! Rocker McCulley catches the touchdown with 35 seconds left in the ball game.
Rocker McCulley coming up big in this one. He had a drop or 2 earlier in the game, and my goodness, both big plays on this drive. Rocker McCulley.
Holy cow. And now Dodson is on for the extra point try from the right side of the.
And that'll make it a 4-point game. So a field goal won't do it if he can punch this in.
The Leopards had one flinch. They're going to have to back this up for the try.
Well, there's no pressure, Greg.
No, at all, because you got. The other thing about even if you miss the kick, it's a 3-point game, but you're kicking into this strong north wind.
Yep.
But the false start moves the ball back, so they'll try the kick now from the 15-yard line. Dodson's kick, it's up.
He's
got it! Yes! Dodson makes it a 4-point game, 21-17 Leopards with 35.6 left on the clock.
Man, what an exciting ball game. I had all but lost hope a while ago.
Me and you both.
And I hate to be like that, but that's how it was feeling. We didn't have the momentum. And what a turn of events here. And now you've got a 4-point ball game. They're going to have to go punch it into the end zone. Field goal won't do it. I love it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Leopards trying to get the. Tell you what, there's a fair number of Leopard faithful made the trip up here. Sitting across the way over there. You know they're excited right now.
Oh, man. I don't know if you looked over there after that score, but the fans were going wild.
Dodson will tee it up. I'd almost squib this right down the middle of the field. I wouldn't give him a chance at a big return.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
And actually going to kick it until I might go out and then fair catch that. That's Ayala. Will fair catch it at the 32-yard line.
All right, 35 seconds of defense here.
First down, Mike.
35 seconds left for the Leopards to pull off what appeared to be almost a desperate situation. They'll send one receiver left, two right. Berglund back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, rolls, looks over the middle. He's got a man, and it's caught just shy of midfield. That is the Bennett Baker on the reception.
And got out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Or 16 yards on the reception. Forgive me. He'll stay with four wide, two either side. Single back. Berglund back to pass. Throws over the middle. Picked up!
Riker
McCauley with the interception. Can he take it all the way? Dropped him at the 23, but the stop for the defense, and the Leopards are going to pull off the win. And Riker McCauley has become the man of the hour.
He gets the game ball if I was giving it out. My goodness, what a game for that young man. He's got to be flying high right now.
So now the Leopards just have to run 16 seconds off the clock, and they will take their 5th victory of the season. Most importantly, they should be able now to secure that 3rd place in district.
Whew, I'm worn out now.
I am. Flood. Oh, we got flags at the snap. Hang on. Did we not get it off in time? Let's see what. Again, DeGaring very slow to get up after that play.
Yeah, I know he's playing with some pain down there. I've been watching him a little bit. And he's manned up and stayed hard at work, but I know that he's hurting down there.
So they do back the Leopards up to the 32-yard line. Oh, okay. And now a timeout called by Crossings. We'll keep it here as, again, the Leopards, barring something just miraculous happening here, should be able to just snap the ball a couple of times and run this one out with just 12 seconds left. But, man, I mean, you start with the huge throw, the 48-yard catch, perfectly thrown by Isaac Cameron and McCulley. And you said it. And then last week he had a couple of that were right in his hands and he dropped.
Yep.
Had one earlier tonight that he dropped. And, man, he pulled that one in, gets the huge catch, gets the touchdown catch that puts the Leopards ahead.
Well, Mr. McCulley, consider yourself totally redeemed, man.
Come up with the interception to get the ball back here to give the Leopards a chance to just run out the clock. And I'm a little bit surprised here that we're not just getting under center and taking a snap and taking a knee.
That's what I was going to say. I would be under center right now.
Snap that ball back like that. That's Flood right up the middle, and he'll take it down to the 22. Timeout Crossings with 8 seconds left.
Well, in my excitement, I have totally forgotten to write down who's making these tackles.
And I've been missing writing down these last few plays as far as rushing too. So you'll have to tune in next week, and we'll give you the official stats that we get for tonight's game, because it's been a crazy night up here again, trying to keep up with the wind and the papers blowing and not being able to see. And we always talk about our stats. We're more interested in making sure we try to get the game called than we are getting accurate stats. But the Lindsay Leopards, again, came up with the big plays when they had to have them, and they're going to pull off the win against a Crossings team that I said early on I was worried about.
Yeah.
And apparently my fears were not unfounded. Again, maybe one more play here. Cameron runs backwards. He's just going to try to run the clock out. Down to 4, down to 3, down to 2, down to 1, and he's going to do it. He'll go down inside the 10 at the other end of the field.
I don't know that I've seen it done that way, Greg.
I haven't. It's effective. I guess the sad part about that is technically Cameron just got hit with about a 70-yard loss on the play.
He was not down. He didn't go down. Clock ran out.
Well, but he has to go down.
Count?
Yeah, I know. The play doesn't. The play's not over until it goes. I'm not going to count it against him. Absolutely, I'm not. What I am going to say is the Lindsay Leopards pull off the win that they absolutely had to have. They should now be in control for sure, have third place, and have a chance to make things interesting if they can pull off something big against Washington in Week 10.
Yep. Man, what a football game. That was entertaining. A nice venue. The 25th anniversary for the school here was the halftime deal was a spectacle. The band out front.
Oh, yes.
Before the game was nice. These guys came out playing better football than even we expected.
Agreed.
And hats off to the Knights, man. They knew the stakes, and they came out here and played good football. Unfortunate major mistake for them down here with the bad snap. And us able to get a touchdown out of that to turn it around. But good football game all the way around. Both teams did things when they needed to, and I'm thoroughly entertained.
Well, and this, I love seeing this. Here's both teams out.
Yep.
Meeting together, middle of the field, have a prayer together as they get through this one. But hey, what a night for these teams! I tell you what, this was a great ball game. This has been the best ball game we've got to have all year.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of fun to call.
It was fun, and the Knights they're a class act, man.
Absolutely. Hey, and then thank you to and I didn't catch the AD's name, but he came up, introduced himself right at the beginning. Very nice. Everybody I've met up here has been extremely nice. It's been a great experience up here for sure. So with that, let's take a quick time out. We may grab a couple of numbers here just to throw at you before we get out of here, but we'll take a time out and we'll come back right after this on KBLP Live.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19 at 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
Tonight's football broadcast is brought to you in part by the City of Lindsay, proud supporters of Lindsay Leopard football and all student endeavors at Lindsay Public Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the Leopards this football season from the City of Lindsay.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Football is brought to you by your friends at Physical Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let Physical Therapy Central create a treatment plan just for you. Call 405-756-2324. Visit ptcentral.org or come by 301 East Cherokee in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards, from Physical Therapy Central. Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay. South Central Medical Center is a proud supporter of Lindsay Public Schools, and all of the staff and providers would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season. Go Leopards from everyone at South Central Medical Center. If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Back to wrap it up from Edmond. I'm not going to have a voice in the morning, Andrew. All the yelling I did tonight, and I apologize to the listeners for having to listen to me scream into the microphone. But, hey, what an exciting game. The Lindsay Leopards were down in this ball game 17-8, and that was with 4:21 left in the ball game, and the Leopards had turned it over on downs deep in Crossings territory, and then a bad snap. And Crew Flood snaps it up, runs it from 20 yards out to pull the Leopards within 3, and then the Leopard defense does their job, forces a 3 and out. And then you come back with that final drive, 2:28 left in the ball game when the Leopards take it over, and they go 62 yards in 5 plays and did it in just under 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes. Did 2:28 to score with 35 seconds left. And Rocker McCulley comes up with a big 48-yard pass play on that drive to get the Leopards down to the 14-yard line, and then comes up with a 3-yard touchdown catch, and then turned around and came up with the interception on the final drive from Crossings to put the nail in the coffin. So congratulations to the Lindsay Leopards, and again, what a great ball game. Give you our unofficial final numbers from this one. And we'll start with Crossings, who ended up with just 84 yards on the ground tonight on 24 rush plays. And we're led by Brayton Ayala, had 43 yards on 13 carries tonight to lead the way for them. 6 of 12 passing for 52 yards for Tristan Berglund, quarterback. And that was they had the 133-yard pass play there in that first half to Drake Manuel, and that was the longest pass play of the night for them. For the Lindsay Leopards, who rolled up 270 yards of total offense, 186 on the ground. And again, these are, I have a feeling maybe way off from that even, but Dutton Taylor ends up the night 17 carries, 107 yards on the night. So big night for him. Crew Flood ends up with 18 carries and 58 yards on the night. Cameron with 7 carries, 21 yards. We won't count the 80-yard sack that he took there to end the game, but it was a big night for the Leopards on the ground, 186 on the ground. Passing tonight, I've got Isaac Cameron, 8 of 15 passing for 84 yards. Of course, he did have the touchdown pass in there to Rocker McCulley there at the end to make the Leopards to give them the lead there at the end. And then 54 yards on 3 catches for Rocker McCulley leads the way. Dutton Taylor had 4 catches for 22 yards. Tuck Vaught had the 1 catch for 8 yards in there. But again, 270 yards of total offense for the Leopards tonight. With that, we're going to send it over to Andrew. We'll talk about the final defensive numbers.
I'll start with Crossings Christian. These guys had a big night defensively. They really played pretty good defense all night. Leading tacklers on this list, there's some pretty big numbers. I'll start with Bennett Bell, and he had a whale of a night from the inside linebacker position. 11 tackles for that young man tonight. Jonah Nair, 8 tackles. Let's see, Jackson Schneeberger with 6, Bennett Baker with 5, And then there's Wyatt Dalton. And this guy, 7 tackles tonight. Heck of a ball game. And listen to this number, an interception, 31 yards, pick 6.
Yes.
What a night for Wyatt Dalton. And these guys really did play good defense. Let's see, 270 yards allowed on 57 plays. They allowed the Leopards to gain 4.7 yards per night, which is per 4.7 yards per play, not per night, which is down from Lindsay's usual offensive numbers. So these guys really did a good job. The Leopards leading tacklers, Dutton Taylor with 6 tonight. Gus Torres recording 5.5. Crew Flood with 6. Melvin McDonald a good night with 4. Crew Flood also with the 4-yard scoop and score for a touchdown. Really put some wind in his sails. And then Riker McCulley with an interception, 38-yard return there in the 4th to cap this one off. What a great night of football. We held the Knights to 136 yards total offense on 36 plays for 3.7 yards per play. Pretty good football night, Greg.
I like it. Got a little chilly up here up top. Got a little windy up here up top. But I tell you what, I'll take a W anytime.
You betcha.
So, great night here at Crossings. The Leopards get to go back home now for the final 2 games of the season. It's hard to believe we're that close to the end of the season already. But they'll be back on home turf, Burford Field, next Friday night. They'll take on the Indians of Little Axe. And then get set to take on the Washington Warriors in Week 10 coming up in 2 weeks. So that's the final 2 games of the season, and then we'll be ready for postseason. And you got to like the Leopards' chances now. You get that 3rd place sewed up. Stay away from Millwood maybe.
Yeah.
And see if the Leopards can't make a run into the postseason now. But
well, I was checking the Jones score earlier. I didn't see what the final was, but they were putting a hurting on somebody today.
They were putting on the hurt, and they were up big, 54-0, I think I saw, or something like that. So
it was 49-zip, Mount St. Mary's.
St. Mary's, yep. So. But with that, we're going to try to get loaded up and out of here. But, again, a big thank you to Crossings. They've been great hosts here tonight. We have certainly enjoyed our stay here, but we'll be glad to get back home as well. JD did a great job running the live stream tonight. Andrew, again, as always, fantastic work.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
I'm glad we had Eric Beard. We had some good camera work tonight. We had Eric on the camera all night, so we had some good camera work tonight. Kevin didn't make the trip tonight. I think he found something that was more important to do. I don't know what that would have been, but
well, it must have been very important.
It had to be very important for him to miss this, I promise you. But big thank you to all of us, and of course Colton Harrell back at our studios, and Lindsay running the FM side. Appreciate her very, very, very much as well. My name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodnight from Edmond, Oklahoma, and Crossings Christian. We'll see you back in Lindsay next Friday night at Burford Field and take on the Little Axe Indians. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Boris Motorsports in Chickasha, Oklahoma would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards the best of luck this football season.